Hello, everybody. What is going on? It is me, Mr. Stray. This is Gamer Milk, a retro gaming podcast, and today I am joined by
Me, Stick Bob.
Hello, Stick Bob. What is going on?
Not much.
Not much. I got quite a bit in my life. I just got a new car. I got a dog named Harley. He's a Brittany Poo, which is a Brittany and a poodle. Well, I'm gonna be starting a job, so I just have a lot going on in my life right now. It's complete bananas.
I know one thing that's staying the same.
What?
Your hair.
Oh,
Mr. Ginger.
okay. Well,
Irishman.
yeah. Now you're just gonna just make fun of my Irish heritage.
You look like a leprechaun.
That may be true, but at least I'm not Scottish.
What's wrong with being Scottish?
There's a lot wrong.
Half your country is fat.
Also, you ruined my joke. I said it is complete bananas, kind of like our game today.
I didn't even realize.
I was about to say that, and then you just started making fun of me for being Irish, for having Irish blood. I'm just like, bro, what?
What's the blood orange?
Okay, no, it's green. It's green, and our blood vessels look like 4-leaf clovers.
Is that what it looks like inside your lungs? Just every little air sack's a clover.
Yeah, it's a 4-leaf clover. We breathe luck. That's why we're so lucky. And you need luck in order to beat the game that we played this week. Donkey Kong Country on the SNES, the SNES. And I'm cutting it close to using my my last hurrah, my piece de resistance, my kryptonite to Stick Bob.
Yeah, this is like your third last episode before I get one.
Yeah, tomorrow will be my last time to pick for a new game that we haven't played yet, to use it on. Or else I will use it on tennis.
No, you leave tennis alone.
No. Alright, so we played
Leave it alone.
Okay, I promise. If you let me pick what game we play this week. And if you do, I hear a Paretitor 2? Paretitor 2?
How about this? We spin the wheel, and I'll let you choose between a couple games on that wheel. How about that?
No. How about you let me pick the wheel, like Game Boy Advance?
No, because you'll choose Atari.
Maybe, maybe not.
I don't care. Use it on tennis. We all know it was a good game.
Alright. Donkey Kong Country is a 1994 platform game developed by Rare and published by Nintendo for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. It is a reboot of Nintendo's Donkey Kong franchise, and it follows the gorilla Donkey Kong. Wait, he's a gorilla?
Yeah.
I thought he was a monkey. I thought he was a chimp.
Gorilla's just a big monkey.
No, because Diddy Kong is a monkey. Diddy Kong's a monkey.
Is he?
Yeah! He even has a tail. Anyways, Donkey Kong... I never thought of Donkey Kong being a gorilla. Donkey Kong the gorilla and his nephew Diddy Kong set out to recover their stolen banana hoard from the Crocodile King K. Rool and his army of Kremlings. It is a side-scrolling adventure. I think there's 40 levels. You jump between obstacles, collect items. You even ride minecarts, animals, defeat enemies, bosses. There's even multiplayer where you can have somebody along with you that plays as Diddy Kong. You can work together, or you can go against each other and race each other. The person who developed this also developed the Sega Genesis game Aladdin, which is, people debate it being one of the best Sega game. I guess, did we beat this game?
I didn't.
I did not beat this game.
Knew it.
This is one of the more challenging games that we've played on this podcast, I would say. It was difficult. Let's explain. What did we play this on? I played it on a SNES Mini, SNES Classic. It is basically a Raspberry Pi. but it looks like a tiny SNES. And Stick Bob, I believe you played it on a Raspberry Pi.
Yes,
Did you play it with the Xbox controller or the regular controller?
the Xbox controller.
Oh, interesting. I believe the controller that you have is modeled after an SNES controller, though.
Yes.
So, but you were like, nah, I'm gonna play it using the Xbox controller.
Xbox 360 controller is easier to hold.
Okay. Yeah.
It like fits into your hand.
Yeah, I would guess. This game, I believe it had another remake. It had a remake of for the Wii. Oh, it's Donkey Kong Country Returns on the Wii. Me and my brother played through that game, and it took us so long to play it. And we would just mess around with each other. Like we would get angry at each other. If you can play as Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong in this game both, and switch between them. You press a button and the other one will high five the other, and you'll switch between them. I mained as Diddy Kong whenever I could.
I'm into Donkey Kong, and I have an actual reason.
What is your reason? Because you like Seth Rogen?
No. Um. So some of the enemies, when you jump on their heads, they die, right?
Yeah.
But when you play as Diddy Kong, some of them don't die because you're too small.
Is it just a different hitbox?
No, I jumped on their head and they didn't die. So I tried again with Donkey Kong and it worked.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't really experience that most of the time because I would usually dodge enemies instead of jumping on them. Okay,
That's
that's
'cause you're a
interesting.
chicken.
Or I would die as Diddy Kong and I would play, and then it would switch me to Donkey Kong. So that was probably why. But I mained as Diddy Kong because I just liked his movement better since he was small as well. Um, but where was I getting at before? When I was talking about them. Oh, so when me and my brother would play, I would play as Diddy Kong. And he would play as Donkey Kong on the Wii. Diddy Kong gets a jetpack, and he can ride on Donkey Kong's back, and together you can fly. Uh, Most of the time, I would just try to leave my brother while playing as Diddy Kong. I would try to leave him behind. Um, I If one of us died and we were angry at each other, we would you when you die, you turn into your character gets put into a barrel. Yeah, we would just leave each other's barrel there and try to complete the level.
Mm.
That's what we would do to each other, and we would do the same for Mario on the Wii. When you die, your character gets put in a bubble, and we would just leave each other in that bubble. I thought that was funny how your character just ends up in a barrel. You gotta break the barrel in order to get him back, and that's basically you're a two-hit character. That's just your health system. You're half health if character dies, or you're full health if you have both characters. And we're also making fun of the rat. Remember? We were talking about the rat on the cover of the game looked funny. I was hoping he would be an actual character, but he's just an enemy. It would have been funny if we could turn into the rat. I also mentioned earlier that you can ride on animals. You can ride on a rhino, and you could ride on a swordfish as well. Uh, and that's very fun. Oh yeah, second world immediately takes you into a water level, by the way. And we're always saying how water levels are the hardest. I thought this water level was actually easier than most water levels in games. It might just be the Donkey Kong aspect of it that made it easy, but I found this easier. We both were stuck on the same level, I think. Unless you happened to get past it. Last time we talked, we were both dying on a barrel level on World 2. After you meet Funky Kong on World 2, Funky Kong, what he can do is he has a barrel plane that he will take you anywhere that you've already been. There, right after him, there's this level where you hop in a barrel and a barrel cannon, and you have to shoot to the next barrel. And there was this one barrel towards the end, I believe, that I could not get, and I kept on getting game over. And when you get game over, you restart the entire game. You get around, is it like 4 lives? Like
I
four,
think you start with 5.
5? Okay, I think it is 5. I was thinking 5. I changed it to 4. It's probably 5 though. Your lives are balloons, so if both characters die, you lose a balloon. You can also collect balloons in the levels, um, in hidden areas and stuff. But I believe we were both stuck on that barrel level with the cannons.
Yeah.
It was, oh, I got like so many game overs. I was stuck there, and I was stuck on World 1 for so long. For most of my week I was stuck on World 1 cuz I just suck at this game.
I
um
beat every level first try.
on World 1,
Yeah.
it must be the Xbox controller.
Ooh,
The Xbox
there's
controller,
more buttons.
the Xbox controller has the sauce. Is
There's a
goaded.
secret sauce.
Yeah, it's the secret sauce. That's basically, yeah, I'm basically already talking about, is the game hard? Yes, this game is actually hard. I thought it would be easy, but I should have known better because I remember Donkey Kong Country Returns on the Wii being difficult, even with 2 players. And my sister-in-law has been playing Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, and I know she's been raging at that game as well. So I don't know why I underestimated this, thinking it would be easy, but it is not. And Stick Bob is a pro at this game and thinks it's super easy.
It was until that barrel level.
The barrel, it was just hard to aim. Like you had to dodge hornets, and it didn't make it any easier that you had to do that. I wish I would have made it to a minecart level. That would have been awesome. But I do remember the minecart levels from Donkey Kong Country Returns, and those are really fun. But yeah, this game is a difficult game. It does it does get hard. And I don't get save states. I probably would have I probably would have beat this game if it had save states. I wish it would have, but you literally restart your entire game after you game over. I guess the animations and graphics of this game. The graphics of this game is 3D-ish. It says it's a 3D adventure. Your characters are 3D, your enemies are 3D, I would say. It's like very old 3D though. Like it's very like retro-ish. Well, it's a retro game. But yeah, it's 3D characters in a 2D world setting, is how I would say. Your 3D character side scrolling through this 2D world. At first, it looked awkward to me, like the characters, but I eventually got used to it, and I think that's what made me want to use Diddy Kong more, is because of how awkward the animations for Donkey Kong was. Maybe I just hate gorillas. Monkeys are better than gorillas? Question mark. I'm on Team
Yes.
Monkey. Oh,
Monkey supremacy.
oh, but why did you play as Donkey Kong then? If you think monkeys are better.
Because the game made Diddy Kong weak.
No, Diddy Kong be strong. I don't understand why they didn't give him his guns either. Like, come on, is Diddy Kong not American in this one? Did he not have his guns? His peanut
They're
guns?
in a jungle. I don't think they're in America.
It's an American jungle. I believe in the Donkey Kong Country Returns he has his peanut shooters. I'm not sure about that. I know in Super Smash Bros. He has them. Super Smash Bros. On the Wii. He does have his peanut shooters. Also, did you think Diddy Kong was Donkey Kong's son?
Kind of.
Kind of. I thought that too. I thought he was related somehow. And here it says that he is a nephew, but in some like games or whatever, he is he's just a friend. He's like a nephew, he's a friend. And then Dixie Kong is, I believe, Diddy Kong's cousin. So it just gets very confusing. And in the Mario Bros movie, they did Diddy Kong so dirty. He only shows up for a tiny bit. I would say the animations, I mean, they're all right. Like I said, the character model for Donkey Kong is all right. It's kind of off-putting. That's why I like Diddy Kong better. Also, when you run, I died so many times while trying to start my sprint. So when you try to start your sprint, Diddy Kong does a cartwheel. Donkey Kong starts rolling. And if you're on the edge of something and you're trying to do a run jump, you need a lot more run up because they'll roll off. And I died so many times like that. I died so many times to the cannons trying to jump into the first one. Yeah, I mean, I think the graphic wise for 1994 and compared to the last two SNES games that we played, Captain America, The Avengers, and Indiana Jones, this is the best looking SNES game that we have played. And also it is
I agree.
yeah, it is the best looking game that we have played on the podcast. That one was a lie. Okay, how about the audio? I was a little disappointed because I thought it was going to be the Donkey Kong rap in this one. So they're finally
Go for that,
here
bro.
performing for you. If you know the words, you can join in too. Put your hands together if you want to clap as we take you through this monkey rap. DK, Donkey Kong. He's the leader of the bunch, you know him well. He's finally back to kick some tail. His coconut gun can fire in spurts. If he shoots ya, it's gonna hurt. Oh, the best song ever made right there. That apparently appears in Donkey Kong 64. So we need to play Donkey Kong 64 in order to get the DK rap. Yeah, I thought the DK rap was going to be in here. Sadly, it wasn't. But you do, when you load the game, you do get greeted to Cranky Kong turning a music box. Whatever. What is it called? What are those music things called?
I don't know. I've forgotten.
A record player. He's turning a record player, and plays music. I would say overall the music is very good. It's on theme with Donkey Kong. It just fits him. Nintendo has some of the best music in their games. And why is this? We have no idea. Why does Nintendo always have good video game music? Most of
No
the time.
idea.
For their main games, they always have like Pokemon, Mario, Donkey Kong, Zack and Cody. Why is it always good music?
I have no idea.
Somebody needs to break in.
Nintendo just better.
True, they're just better. That's why. Do you have a favorite part of this game?
The fact that you can run.
What?
I love the running.
What? You love the running? What? This is the weirdest thing you've ever said about liking a game because of its running.
Until you visit Cranky Kong, I didn't realize that you could run.
No. How did you not realize? I guess you're playing on Xbox controller. It's not easy to know the controls, but okay. It's a weird one. That your favorite thing is the sprinting mechanic. Okay. My favorite thing about the game, I would probably say the personality. The variations of Donkey Kongs, like you got Diddy Kong, you got Donkey Kong, you have Cranky Kong. I just like how everybody has Kong. You have Funky Kong, well, you got Dixie Kong. Everybody is a Kong. Donkey Kong Jr. Oh, there's Chunky Kong, I think. And I think
There's a lot of them.
yeah, and then even the characters, and enemies and everything. And I just really like the personality of the game. I think it's funny, and
There's like 20 known Kongs.
yeah. But yeah, I really like it. I really like the personality. I have to say, I'm not a huge fan of Seth Rogen being Donkey Kong, but he did all right. He's just being Seth Rogen. That's it. He didn't add anything new. You have a least favorite part, Stick Bob?
So I think they appear a level before the canon level.
Mhm.
But you know those guys that like spin into a ball and roll around?
Oh, like the armadillos.
Yeah, I don't like them.
You don't like them? Have you ever seen one in real life? Do you have them out there?
No.
Oh, okay. There was actually we get them all the time in our on our roads and by our house. They're creepy. Okay, the armadillos picking the enemies out as least favorite. Okay, ready? You're gonna be mad. My least favorite is the main character himself, Donkey Kong. I do not like his movement. It's just awkward. It's kind of how I felt with the movement in what's that game? Uh, Sonic. Was it Sonic? Sonic Battles. It's like that movement. Where they had a 2D character in a 3D world. This time it's the reverse. It's a 3D character in a 2D world. Yeah, it's I just he's so awkward to use, and Diddy Kong's superior. Diddy Kong is not weak, he's just special. You just got to be better in order to use him. So
No, he is physically weaker.
no, well yeah, look at Donkey Kong. He's got pecs, six pack. He's a gorilla. Diddy Kong is a monkey.
Hey, how old do you think Donkey Kong is?
I'm gonna say he's like 19.
He's 42. Look it up. It says he's 42.
I could have sworn he's supposed to be really young.
And then Diddy Kong is 10.
He's 10?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's a 10-year-old.
I wonder why they're different in strength.
Yeah, I wonder why, huh? This is also Diddy Kong's first appearance.
Oh.
Okay, so Donkey Kong would be in his 40s. Wow. So you said your least favorite part is the armadillo. Wait, did I say my least favorite part? Oh yeah, Donkey Kong. Okay. So we established that. Donkey Kong sucks. Now we can move on.
No.
This is the part where we vote on if this game is good or not. I have a veto, which means I can say the game is bad. StickBob does not have a veto. And I get to have my veto for 2 more episodes until StickBob gets one.
You've not got long left.
So StickBob, is this game good or not?
I think it's a good game.
I have to disagree. It is an alright game. I give it a yes. Did I have you there for a second?
No.
Oh, you didn't. But you knew I was gonna give it a yes.
Why wouldn't I?
I don't know. So this game is Gamer Milk approved. You guys should check this game out. Every game that is Gamer Milk approved, you guys should check out. We have a wheel that we spin. It has gaming consoles on it, but it also has our own wheels that we have added. It has a viewer's wheel, a mobile game wheel. Games the same games me and StickBob have both picked. We both own. We have 10 games each. Me and StickBob have both picked 10 games, and we also have let our guests that have joined the podcast pick a game for it as well. Then we have Atari, and I believe that's it. But our other gaming consoles are just like GameCube to Sega Genesis, stuff like that. But anyways, we're going to spin and see what we play today. StickBob did not want to give up his he didn't want to give up the wheel spin for me to pick so that he could save tennis from being put down. I would have picked viewer's wheel if he would have done it, Oh, speaking of, before I spin this, I'm going to read out an email from Lori. I recently started playing Link to the Past and I am really enjoying it so far. I also won a Nintendo Switch OLED. And I've got a few games on it so far, such as Lego Jurassic World, Fall Guys, and I also am a big Lego fan, so I decided to build a Wii remote out of Lego, which I've enclosed pictures of. Also, please show them to StickBob. I showed you a picture of it, StickBob.
Yeah, that's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, I played Wii Sports again yesterday. Really looking forward to the next podcast. Yours sincerely, Lori. You are in time, Lori, for this episode to make it on the podcast because we weren't able to record. So you are very lucky this week. Also, they said please add Link to the Past to the viewers wheel. I will do that. Don't you worry. And people are also begging that we get the viewers wheel. Listen, it's all StickBob's fault. If he would have let me,
What?
if he just would have let me, we could have been playing it. No, I would have picked Viewer's Wheel, but he said no. Also, Lori, you have a rare version of Wii Sports Resort. They got the box version of it. But anyways, thank you very much for sharing. The Legos are cool. Me and Stick Bob are both Lego appreciators. We both really like Legos. So yeah, that is really cool. And I kind of want my own. Anyways, ready to spin this wheel, Stick Bob?
Yeah.
If it doesn't land on viewer's wheel, you better apologize to Lori. It is a special wheel. Which out of the 5 special wheels do you think it is?
Better not be Atari.
It is not Atari.
I don't know. Can I get like a hint?
It's a wheel. I don't know what hint to give you. It'll give it away.
Maybe like narrow it down to like maybe just like try get rid of one of them.
One more? So there's only 3? Come on, you got a 25% chance of getting it right.
And I have bad luck.
Just follow your gut. What do you think it would have landed on?
I'm just gonna stick with mobile games.
Oh boy.
I'm most likely wrong.
You are correct.
Really?
Yeah, it is mobile games. It landed on mobile games. I've been waiting for this. This will not be a retro game unless it somehow ends up on a retro game that was ported to mobile.
Temple Run.
Temple. That's not retro.
Is Temple Run retro?
No, it's not.
Aww.
It's not 15 years. But we
Wait, how old is Temple Run? Let me see.
I would say like maybe 8 years old, Temple Run. Or no, 10 years.
12 years.
12 years. Okay. So yeah.
Oh wait, 3 more years.
Yeah. But yep, we have a bunch of mobile games. This is going to be a nice one. We can play this on our phone on the go, anywhere we want. So yeah. Gonna be ready to spin this and see what we get. This is going to be awesome. Stick Bob.
Yeah.
We got a game that is mobile. It is a simulator. It's kind of like Sims, you could say, which we don't actually have that on our mobile game list yet. We should add that. It's kind of like Sims. You press a button to age your character up every year.
BitLife. We have BitLife.
Yes, we have BitLife. Now, I have bought expansions for this game, and I've even paid for like no ads and unlimited lives. Like you get to continue aging through. I have paid for that because it makes the game so much more funner. So I used to play this game all the time with not my brother that I talk about when I play Donkey Kong with or Mario, with an older brother. We really like playing this game on road trips. So I'm excited to return to this game. I have a lot of funny memories I can't wait to share. Have you played this game?
I have played BitLife.
I can't wait to talk about the graphics and the character animations, you know.
Have you seen the logo of the game?
Yeah.
Oh my god, they've made more games.
Yeah, there's a dog one.
There's a BitLife cat and a BitLife dogs.
Yeah, there's dog life, cat life. People said they're pretty boring though. It's not because you can't really be like a human where you get a job and everything. I would say we should do whoever gets the most money, but it wouldn't be fair because I have the expansions, which means I can literally I can become an astronaut. I can continue my life, and I know how to get a ton of money in this game. Like I know where to move so that there's no estate tax and everything. I would say it wouldn't be fair. So I think we just play this one for the fun. No challenge. We just play it and then we get to talk about our character's life, okay? We just talk about how good of a life our characters lived. If we went to jail, we joined the mafia, whatever. Oh, this is gonna be funny. I can already tell it's gonna be funny. Whatever we name our characters. Oh, Stick Bob, how about that? I name my character Stick Bob, and you name your character Mr. Stray. And we make our own lives.
Okay.
And we talk about how good each other's lives were. How successful we were, okay? So for a week, you're controlling my life, and I'm controlling your life. Basically. Oh, I'm about to get stick Bob in so much trouble. But anyways, yeah, BitLife. Play along, everyone. Tell us about your character if you did play. This game is a rated mature game for mature themes in it. Yeah, viewer discretion advised for the game. But can't wait to play this. This is going to be hilarious. Until next episode, I am Diddy Kong.
I am Donkey Kong.
And we'll see you in the next episode. I tried to think of a joke.
Should have said like see you in the next like a different country.
Oh, see you in a different country. Ka-chow.